All right, I got to get something off my chest. Read this article, and drop in mortgage applications proves just how rate sensitive today's borrowers are. All right, people are rate sensitive. I get it. Even as loan officers, we're probably rate sensitive. We think we can sell something at 4.5 when we can't sell it at 5%. All right, let's get that out there in the open. The article's premise is that mortgage rates have gone from a 4.75 to 4.76%, and that's caused a 3% decrease in mortgage application volume nationally. All right, so it's absurd, and I want to know what your take is on this, because this isn't the reason that mortgage applications have dropped. Let's pick Indiana, Midwest. We have had 2 consecutive weeks with snowfall that's been in excess of 6 inches. And now we've been through a week in the whole Midwest where there's been this polar vortex, maybe weather. I'm just come up with a better reason other than 1/100% increase in the national average of rates is the reason for people not showing up and writing an application. That's just untrue. And the reason I bring it to light is as a loan officer, you should be reading this kind of stuff. Your consumers, your customers, they're reading things. This is on CNBC, and they're thinking that mortgage rates are going up 1/100%, not a change in the market. And let's get real. Let's put pen to paper. Over the last month, guys, mortgage rates. Oops, let's do this. Clear that all off. Mortgage rates have actually improved both in the last month and in the last week. This kind of stuff just gets me fired up because we don't need our profession having misinformation out there. We don't need people thinking that mortgage rates are going up. And we need good educated loan officers to tell them why this kind of stuff is ludicrous and that why the trend in terms of mortgage rates is our friend. Now let's get to the jobs report. So on the 30th, I said that we might actually see some improvement in terms of mortgage-backed securities and or bonds. And we actually saw another good day out there in both fronts. The jobs report, though, is something that can move the market one way or the other. And the site like that I like to subscribe to, MBS Highway, Barry Beebe says we should probably lock heading into this. I wouldn't be surprised if the jobs report, though, it's not all that impactful. It sure seems like we have had a nice move higher. Remember, as mortgage bond pricing improves, interest rates come down. So it is safe to lock in your rate, but this trend is certainly our friend, and I gotta think that if we're going to see lower rates, more of a steady lower rate future, that tomorrow's jobs report's probably got to be one that maybe just misses expectations. So let's keep an eye out for that, and we will see how well I did in terms of thinking that it's not going to be all that impactful when we get to Friday 8:30 a.m. I'll be back in touch with another update. See ya.